Maybe this is the first time you've seen one of my videos, and maybe you've been watching them for a while. This particular one is about being afraid, because fear stops us. Fear is a primal activation of the baseline within any of us, the fight or flight syndrome, as you might have heard it called. And basically, it stops us from accessing our higher selves because we get stuck in the fear. Fear is not a way to move forward. Fear is a way to stay in a pattern. So when we break through the fear, we shift the pattern. From a shamanic point of view, I am a shamanic practitioner. Fear is a type of medicine. It's information. It's a consciousness, and we'll pull in various ways to help move that energy. But the person who's in fear has to want to move the energy. Yes, it makes sense. You're asking for someone to help. You want someone to rescue you, right? Or you need to be there to rescue for yourself. But that's the thing, is the first movement has to come from the person in fear reaching forward. I think of an image of someone who's, let's say, a protector of wildlife. We have here in San Diego, Project Wildlife. And if you have an animal that's in pain or injured, or a young, like an eaglet or something that separated from their parents and now is going to die if someone doesn't help, then someone comes out to help capture and then take in for rehabilitation whatever critter it is that could use the help. And they have to create some sort of a connection between them and the critter so they can retrieve them. So when you're in fear, I hope you can ask for a connection, whether it's your higher power or a friend or a sign from the universe that helps you be able to step beyond the fear and invite the help. Does that make sense? Because if you just sit there and wait for the help, sometimes it's just not going to come. Maybe you're so good at masking that nobody even knows that you're in fear. But if you take the steps forward, just one little tiny step, a breath, a thought, an intention, a wish, it opens up a path. I like reminding my students, hey, that your guides can't help you unless you ask. So your experience with fear is going to shift if you own the fear. Okay, I'm afraid. I'm really afraid. And then you remember, whenever I faced my fears in the past and moved through it, I have felt better about it on the other side. And then you do the thing, you take the action. And I hope that this is being received in a way of not criticizing you for have fear, because we all have fear. That's just part of the human condition. We're all animals. We get triggered. This is about using fear to be one of the medicines, one of the tools that you move through to become a stronger, healthier being, better able to live a happier, more meaningful life. So for me, when I'm working with fear, I will do fire ceremony, and I'll try to link a video to that in this. I like to do fire ceremony. That helps me a lot. I will do breathing practices. I will sit down and have a talk with myself. Okay, you're afraid of this. And you know what? And their track record is XYZ. And if you fail, if there's physical pain, sometimes we're afraid of something that's going to bring physical pain. Well, if you know it's something that you'll get through, and on the other side, it'll make you stronger in some way, like riding a mountain bike. You're going to encounter pain sometimes, but it's so worth it. It feels so good. And I'm coming to you from a place right now where I can't ride my mountain bike because I do have an old injury that reactivated, and I'm rehabbing it so I can ride my bike. Okay, because I do plan to ride it again. So, but that's at the physical level. I'm talking about when you have the talk with a person that you're afraid to have the conversation with, or make a change to your job, or Try something new. How many of us just don't try something new because we're too afraid? God, we're so good at creating our own cage bars. So right now, if you're watching this, I'm assuming it's because some part of you has been wanting to know how to move through that fear. You know somebody who moved through the same kind of fear. Call them. Ask them how they did it. If you do shamanic work, go to your guides. Of course, that's what I do. I take a journey. I ask my guides, I'm afraid of this thing. And I really want to do or experience or learn more about. What should I do? Can you help me? And they will intervene. They will help. And then 9 times out of 10, the thing that I feared did not have the teeth that I thought it had. I was putting the teeth in the mouth. It really didn't have any teeth at all. Maybe one tooth. So I hope this is helpful. I hope this gives you an encouragement to move past the fear of fear and just maybe be willing to be with that shadow of fear and see what happens when you actually face it and find out you are greater than your fears. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sharing, commenting, liking. And I always like hearing from you. Namaste. Bye-bye.